Why do Americans call it the American dream, when that dream is nothing but a hallucination, a facade of watered-down hope? Being a naturalized citizen in the United States, I came on a clean slate, politically and fundamentally. I didn't know about the Democrats, the Republicans, the Independents, the Libertarians. I had no clue, no idea what they stood for or even what they represented. What I had, though, was a mindset brought over from Europe, a mindset that I knew as true and right, a fundamental mindset that I knew as normality, and that is leftism. Now, foreigners like me were told a statement when we came here that I'm still trying to figure out, and that statement is the American dream. But what is the American dream? Where did this mindset come from? The United States has the same opportunities as any other developed country. So what makes the United States so different from the Norwegian dream, the Danish dream, the German dream? The difference between all those countries and the United States is the fact that there are things to actually dream about and look forward to in those countries. The United States as a developed country offers really nothing to its citizens. And now you're probably wondering, why would anyone want to come here then? Why would the United States promote this dream that doesn't exist? Now, most Americans would say the opportunities you get here are the dream. But I would counter that and say you would only get vast opportunities if you're rich or have family members like parents or grandparents that will chuck you money. Then you can make it. This whole self-made billionaire is the biggest capitalistic lie ever told. Not a single US billionaire is self-made. Bill Gates, not a self-made billionaire. His mama worked for IBM as a CFO. Jeff Bezos, not a self-made billionaire. He had millionaire friends that chucked him $300,000 for his business and keep pumping money into his business. Elon Musk, not a self-made billionaire. His engineer father owns an emerald mine in South Africa. An emerald mine. Let me show you the cost of just one emerald. Let that sink in. And the craziest thing is, US right-wingers love these guys. They love them. That's why billionaires lean right. The United States is not the republic that you believe it to be. The United States is an oligarchy, and we have to understand that. Rich people run everything in this country, fundamentally, politically, economically, and sometimes even emotionally. And this is where right-wing ideology and left-wing ideology hit a crossroad and truly go into immensely different directions. See, people with right-leaning ideologies expect their fellow citizens to prove to them that they deserve these basic human rights such as housing, clothing, food, medical care, etc. They want you to prove to them that you can work 80 hours a week, pay for all your living expenses, and then be able to afford things such as healthcare, childcare, be okay with no maternity leave, while balancing all of this with your personal life and your work life. Basically, f your mental health. F your whole life in general. How dare you ask to live? How dare you get cancer and ask for help?
Better phony up that green, boy.
That's right-wing normality. Now, people with left-leaning ideologies believe you have the human right and the dignity to have healthcare, childcare, housing, maternity leave, education given to you, no matter the circumstances or lifestyle you have, or without having to work 100 hours a week just to scrape by and afford things. And that's where I have a vast problem with American right-wingers or conservatives in general. Most of them believe you shouldn't have access to any of those things. How can you say it is not normal for someone to get treated for free if their health deteriorates? How can you say it is not normal for a mother to stay home with her child for the first year of its life while still getting paid from her employer? How can you say it is not normal for Americans to get a college degree for free to better our society and progress our knowledge so we don't have people that think like you? All of those things that I mentioned are normal to the developed world, but not in the United States. Or shall we say it's not normal in right-wing America. The rest of the world is not brainwashed by oligarchs or right-leaning politicians, which are millionaires, by the way, lumped into the same branch with their billionaire friends, running the pharmaceutical and oil companies. But that's digging deep into this blindness. What I want is for Americans or right-leaning Americans to understand that healthcare, childcare, education, etc. those are all basic human rights. Not privileges, rights. You can't predict when you're gonna get deathly sick. Why should you have to use your life savings if you have it, or go into debt and bankruptcy just to treat your illness? Why do you have to go into massive, massive debt just to get educated so you can have a decent job and survive this American dream? Those are all aspects of normal life to us leftists. The left believes you should get all those things, and not just that, right-wingers. We believe you are entitled to them. See, nobody, and I mean nobody, needs to demonstrate anything to you right-wingers that they deserve these things. Being born is enough proof that you should get those human rights. No one is asked to be born, so we all need to work together, put in a little bit of money, so we can all have these basic human rights. But right-wingers don't want to chuck in any money. They don't want to contribute. Empathy is completely alien with these people. Now, having said all that, let's ask the title question again. Where is this American dream you guys are waving so freely? You offer nothing to your citizens that actually benefits them. The rich pay hardly any taxes while the little man gets daily. 540,000 homeless people will go hungry tonight, most of which are veterans, by the way. If this is your definition of the American dream, then I'm gonna chug 7 gallons of Red Bull, because I don't want to be sleeping. What do y'all think of this? Do you think the American dream exists? Whatever it is, comment your thoughts below. And if you are so kind, support the channel by becoming a member of my Patreon community. Get early access to all of my videos, access to my private Discord server, private lives, private podcasts, and much more. I'll leave that link in the description below and in the card right here. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for weekly videos. It tremendously helps out the channel. And if you want to know why the United States doesn't have universal health care, then watch the next video right here.